Miss M E Studios presents Just Being Me podcast. Your girl, Margot Evans. Why is girlfriend one word, but best friend is two words? Because best friends give you space when you need it. You get it? You get it? You get it? Ah, you got it. Hey, y'all. It's your girl. It's me, comedian Margot Evans. How are you doing today? I'm a day late, never a dollar short. At least I try not to be a dollar short. I might be a day late, but I don't want to be short with my money. But I'm here. Welcome to the Just Being Me Margot Evans podcast. I am your host, comedian Margot Evans, and this is episode 14. We had the big 1-4. Let me make sure. Let me double check because I'll be forgetting. Is today is the 16th? Yeah. Okay. I don't like to say dates, but anyway, welcome to episode 14. I want to thank you as always for tuning into my podcast. Like I said, I was a day late, no dollar short. I was tired. Sister was tired yesterday. Usually I record on Thursdays, and I just didn't have it. I was like kaput, no gasoline. Like, wasn't gonna be able to do it. So, but I'm here today. It's a new day, people. It's a new day. So here I am. I want to say a hey, y'all, to all the cities that tuned into my podcast last week. Let's start off with Los Angeles in the lead again. Woo woo, my peeps in LA, Long Beach, Encino, Compton, Fontana, North Las Vegas, Southgate, Milford, Massachusetts, San Pedro. And I am still getting some love from Peru, Italy, and United Kingdoms. What's up, y'all? What's up? Thank you. Thank you, guys. And just remember to continue listening and spreading the word to your friends, family, and foes about this podcast. We're growing. This is like episode 14. I'm looking forward to all the things that will be happening within this podcast, just within comedy and a whole lot of things that are happening that is great. And I want you guys to come along for the ride. You can listen to the podcast on most of the podcast platforms. That's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Spreaker, or iHeartRadio, or wherever you're listening to it right now. So we're just going to jump right into the weekend review. Last week, the Hey Y'all Comedy Club went up on a Friday, y'all. It did. It was an amazing show. All the comedians were on fire. Actually, I'm going to discuss this in more details in my beauty and bullshit segment, or I should say bullshit and beauty segment. But fire. Like, I'm going to thank all my comedians in my beauty segment because it was beauty. It was, everybody came together. All of the comics were there. All the comics showed up and showed out. The guests loved it. We got a couple of people that just heard about it through advertising. That made my heart like flutter because that means my advertisement is working. It's working. But, somebody and a couple of people took a chance and said, okay, let's go to this comedy show. So that actually makes me feel good that, not only are my friends, fans, family showing up, but other people that's taking a chance on Hey Y'all Comedy Show and saying, let me go check out the Hey Y'all Comedy Show. And I know they had a blast. I had a couple of people come up to me and just say it was a really great show. So I really do appreciate that. We work really hard over here at Hey Y'all Comedy to make sure that our comics have an audience to to laugh with them. You know, we asked our comics to bring guests, which they call a bringer show. But when I say bringer, just bring people that to support you, support the show, you know, want to come out and laugh. But I'm going to always, me and my people here at Hey Y'all Comedy Show will always make sure we hustle enough to make sure that there is a crowd for you to play too. You know, I don't depend on anybody to staff my crowd. You know what I'm saying? I don't depend on nobody. If a comic did not bring anybody, you will get up and perform and you will have a good time. And I never will make you feel bad because nobody came out to see you, because I'm a comic first. I have been doing comedy not that long, but 6 years. And I've been to a lot of bringer shows. I've never had the experience of not bringing enough people to where they was like, okay, well, you only can perform a certain amount of time. I have been blessed with having friends and family and fans and building that fan base and friend base and family base that will come out and support me. And so I've always went over, when they say bring 5, I'm bring 50. Like, that's just the way I roll. Thank you, Jesus. That's just what happened. Y'all know I got a Jolly Rancher in my mouth. It's the end. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, because that's what I do. But you know, I make sure now, promoting a show, I want to make sure that my comics have an audience to play to. Now, I do ask my comics to promote the show. I do, and I wasn't even going in all this, but I do ask my comics to promote the show because, again, you know, we are trying to get out here and do our thing in front of everybody, anybody that we can. So promote it, yes, but to make sure that we have a crowd, you know, participate in trying to make that crowd lively and happening. Anyway, like I said, I will talk more about the Hey Y'all Comedy Show down in the other segment. Then on Saturday, I had performed in one of my comedian friends, Ben's Maurice, in the Black Guy, Fat Guy comedy show. Excuse me, I burped. We had a great time. I met some super hilarious comics. Benz, he will be on my show as a featured comedian for my birthday comedy show on Friday, September 6th at the Long Beach Federal Underground. So I'm looking forward to that. But his show was great. We had a really good time. We were able to mingle with some other comedians and, you know, talk to them. They had, he had a young lady that was brand new to comedy. So it was her first time on stage and she ripped it. She did a really good job. So shout out to her. And shout out to all the comics that I met out there. Speaking of tickets, speaking of which, I should have said speaking of tickets and speaking of which, tickets for my birthday show, the Hey Y'all Comedy Presents Margot's Birthday Show, are on sale right now for $10. It's a discounted ticket. $10. You can get those tickets now if you go to https Hey Y'all Comedy B-Day. No, it's not. It's https Hey Y'all Comedy Show B-Day .eventbrite. I had a brain freeze. Eventbrite.com. And I will put it in the description box. So the tickets are right now $10. They'll be $10 until noon on Sunday. After that, they will go up, and it is $20 at the door. So I'm not good at math, never have been, but I know I would rather buy a $10 ticket than a $20 ticket. So get online, get your ticket if you are planning to come out and celebrate my birthday. Yes, my birthday with me. So get your tickets now. It's going to be a super fun and entertaining show. I got some things that's going to be happening, and you don't want to miss a minute. You really don't want to miss a minute. It'll be, again, at the Long Beach Federal Underground on Friday, September 6th. Doors open at 7 p.m., and show starts around 7:30-ish. Get there, get there and be on time, because we filled those seats. Our seats was full, like we was wall to wall people at our last show. So it's my birthday, and I expect for wall to wall people to be there for me. So get there so you can get a nice, good seat and eat some good old food, drink some good drinks, and have a good old celebratory time with your girl. Okay. Looking forward to that. This week, I don't have no news. I really don't. I looked at the news and I just couldn't. I just want to pray for Daytona and where is that other place? I'm sorry. I can't remember. I'm sorry. That other place and that other place. I'm laughing, but it's not funny with these shooters. It's just not. My brain is going so in another space when I look at the news to try to figure out, oh, what am I going to do on my news segment? It just makes me so sad. So I'm just not going to do a news segment right now. So maybe next week. I don't even watch the news that much. Let me rephrase that. I don't even watch the news. I do review news segment of news information for the news segment. But other than that, it's so sad, and I can't. So I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna sit this one out this week and maybe next week, because all the rest of the news was stupid, and I was like, okay, I ain't feeling that, and y'all ain't gonna be feeling it either, and I'm sure y'all heard of whatever it is that's out there. So I'm good. So we're gonna move on right along to the reality. Explain something. Serve that tea on reality, girl. All right, so on the reality segment, okay. Now this one right here. So I know that this segment is here, reality, because I watch a lot of reality shows, and I wanted to utilize all the hours and time that I have spent watching reality shows and bring that my perspective to my listeners. I know a lot of people watch reality shows. A lot of people don't watch a lot of reality shows, but I do. But after this week of reality shows, I have come to the realization that after some of my regularly watched reality shows seasons are over, I will not be watching anymore. I just won't. It's just ridiculous. I'm so tired of seeing old ass women arguing over dumb ass shit. Like, just point blank, period. Just, I can't. I watched the Basketball Wives last night. And Jackie Christie is stirring up the pot as she usually does. She's telling this one this, she's telling that one that, and she's getting all her stories jackied up like it's just she's just all over the place. And so when the ladies start to confront one another, they are like saying, well, that's not what Jackie told me. Okay, so now her name is in the mix. Now, at the end, some stuff was said by Jackie. Well, Jackie didn't say it. Jackie said that this dude had DM'd her and told her that Jennifer and Dominique, who's Jennifer's friend, is going around Atlanta telling people, just people, that Malaysia kids are dirty, which I didn't hear him say that. That's what the other girls, Christian, had brought back to Malaysia. See, it's just like the telephone game. It really get all mixed up. But the guy has said that that she lost her house in LA. She lost her house in Atlanta. She's having money troubles and all this just dumb stuff. This is a random person that DM'd Jackie, a fan that DM'd Jackie. And when, what's her name? Oh, I can't think of her name. Anyway, she called the dude and he was like, Evelyn. So she was like, oh, hi, this is Evelyn. And the guy was like, oh, okay. He said, yeah, I was just calling because you DM'd Jackie. As soon as he heard or figured out that it was Evelyn, he was like, Evelyn Lozano, fan the fuck out. Like, for real. So you gonna sit here, Jackie Christie, and listen to this dude that's fanned out that just DM'd you and you took that information and you told people? Like, you took that information to be true? Like, it was ridiculous. Jackie, you are old. And you need to, come on. It's ridiculous. So anyway, Malaysia, they was at like a skating ring or whatever. They was on Word on Wheels out here in LA. And so Malaysia, Kristen had told Malaysia what was being said. So Malaysia gets all up. I'm hot. I can't breathe. So then when she seen Jennifer and Dominique come in, she runs over there and she's like, hi, how are you? Okay. I heard XYZ, and what are you talking about? And so Jennifer's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Dominique was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I would have never said anything like that. And what purpose do I have to be walking around Atlanta talking like that? So she's like, oh, okay. Well, just wanted to ask you, she waiting for Jackie. So Jackie come in, and Malaysia questioned Jackie, and then Malaysia from Compton. So she jumped up all in Jackie's face. So Jackie all in her face. Jackie walked in. Actually, let me rewind. Jackie walked in with these 3 random dudes. Like, who are these people? I ain't never seen them on the show, but 3 big old dudes. One was a little, super extra. So when Jackie and Malaysia was like face to face, there was security guards came over, tried to snatch them back, this, whatever. This is how I feel now. This is just ridiculous. You guys are grown ass fucking women, and you guys are about to go toe to toe. So next week is Malaysia walking on tables with her socks on, and Jackie is acting like she about to throw a chair. That chair ain't going nowhere. The security is going to grab you before you throw that chair. And then the big dude that was extra, he called them the ladies bitches. I mean, it's just like, oh my God, it's just freaking too much. And it was okay back in the day. Back in the day when I used to watch it when it first started, all y'all was younger and, you was doing your reality show and, trying to get ratings and stuff. But this shit is old. It's old. It's tired. Shawnee, you need to get some either new basketball wives or be done with the basketball wives. Cause it's just unnecessary. I just can't anymore. I'm going to finish watching it cause I'm not a quitter. I'm going to finish watching it cause I done started. I just be in disgust, and if I want to talk about it, I will. If not, oh my God, I won't. But they just need to either get a new cast of people or just be done with the basketball wives. I'm tired of Tammy. I like Tammy Roman. I do. I follow Tammy since she was on The Real World, and she had her moments or whatever like that. But I like Tammy. But I don't like Tammy on the show because Tammy, for whatever reason, is on the show, but not really on the show. Like, she is there, but she's not participating in anything that has to do with anybody. She had her own show that came on right after. I'm not recording that one. I think I watched it one time, and it was okay, but I don't think I set it to record, so it's kind of like started, and I didn't start with it. So, but I don't like her for this show. Like, if you don't want to be a part of the show and you can't participate, which I don't blame you for not participating in this bullshit, but don't even be on the show. And you probably have a contract and you have to, be there and whatever, but it's just really weird to see you there. And then when they invite you, it's like, oh, I'm not going to be able to go. Okay, that's tired and old, but whatever. I won't be watching that next season if there is another season. Let me see. What else did I watch? Same thing with Little Women. I watch a lot of reality shows. Little Women, Atlanta. It was their finale, and people was going off on Christy's daughter, and it's this dude who, I guess he's gay or whatever. He always have on heels. He have on his little nails. He's a little person, and I guess he was. I think the daughter name is Amber. Friend at one point, and he's like, oh, you need to grow up and this and whatever. And all the adults are sitting here just watching them. I mean, they 19, so they older, but the adults, especially Kara, I think her name is Kara, Tara, she over there just looking and grinning and smiling while this person is bullying her. It just looked like bullying to me. So They're done, so I probably won't be watching them either. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start watching the first season of any new reality show, because that's when the women, men, cast, whatever, are the most authentic and most vulnerable, and they're themselves. They are the most truest reality to reality that you would get. When they get that little first check for that season, they get new weaves, they get their nails done, they get clothes, they get all these designer shit, and they turn into a different person. But that first reality show is when you get the real them. I had watched, I didn't see the first one, but I watched the second episode of Beyond the Pole on the We channel. So it's about some strippers that's in Atlanta in the Magic City Club. They follow lives of a couple of strippers. I don't know the names yet. I've only watched one episode. But one is living like a double life. Her family, her child does not know that she strips. She has a regular 9-to-5 job. She works at a hospital. She's also a teacher, and then she strips at night. So it was really good. I watched it last night. They had one of the girls, I think her name was Ling Ling, and I remember her name because it's Ling Ling. But they had a vulnerable moment with her. She was talking to the producer, and she, was crying. She was upset because she lost the place that she was living in. She said that when the show had contacted her, she was living in Baltimore, so she felt like, okay, I'll come back out to Atlanta, and maybe this will be an opportunity for exposure, me to make a little bit of money. But when she got to Atlanta, she didn't have anywhere to stay. She was staying in rooms. The people that were there, it was like 6 people living in the house, and they shared rooms, and it was stealing her stuff, and just really crazy stuff. So she wanted to quit. She talked to the producer, and she was like, I want to quit. So the producer pulled her, they recorded it, and the producers kind of like, we wanted to film this part, then she allowed it because it was a real moment. So it went off with her talking to the producer, and I think the girl is friends with Life Jennings or something. That's what it was showing on the next episode. But I'm gonna watch this show. It's always a breakout character. I won't say a breakout character. It's always somebody that want to be that breakout character. And there's one in this show. They had like a meeting at one of the girls' houses where this lady, I don't know names. She was there. She was supposed to be there to tell the ladies how to be an entrepreneur and how to, make money other ways. She's an ex-stripper, this, that, whatever. So she greeted everybody when they came in. She asked them, like, what are you doing? One has a boutique. Another one was doing some other stuff, whatever. So this last girl had walked in, and so she was asking her, what are you doing other than stripping? What are you doing? She was like, oh, I'm just, and she couldn't get out really what she was trying to say. And then homegirl cut her off and was like, well, you ain't doing that because you can't even think of, you can't even say what you doing. If you really doing that, you would have been able to say it. And you sitting here thinking and going off on her. And then she like really spazzed out on the girl, and the girl's like, okay, this is ridiculous. She ended up leaving. So that person, the ex-stripper, is trying to be the breakout, I think. The breakout, be the villain. It has to be the villain of the show. So she needs to calm down because she old too. So, I don't know. I will just have to finish out my current seasons of my reality shows, and then I'll be making some serious cuts in the end and not picking up no new ones. I cannot get rid of my because the Housewives of Orange County just came back on. I love them. They were the OGs, so they cool. And I don't know about the other ones. The OC just came back on, so I'm watching that one. I don't know. I need to utilize my time a little bit better because I'm at that point, and I guess because I'm getting up in age, and I have a lot of friends that was like watching reality shows, and then it's like, I'm done. And I'm like, nah, it's my guilty pleasure. I love it. I'm gonna keep on watching it, but I guess I'm where they are now, or where they were back then. I'm kind of fed up with it. So we'll see. Actually, there is a Radar Online had announced that Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, will be a part of a new reality show on Lifetime called True Love Story Hollywood Edition. I will be checking that one out. Just a side note, Brody Jenner, Caitlyn's son, Bruce's son, Brody's wife name is Caitlyn as well. Very awkward. I watch The Hills too, so I watch a lot of reality shows. Anyway, and then another side note, I just was reading, trying to find some news and ran across entertainment and seen that Brody Jenner and his wife, Caitlyn, actually is going through a divorce. So I guess it was kind of awkward calling your dad Caitlyn and your wife Caitlyn. Anyway, I am going to watch that show because I'm here for a Bruce Caitlyn reality show. I watched the I Am Kate reality show. I watched him on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So I'll be watching this one. I like Bruce or Caitlyn. I'm just intrigued by his transition. I mean, he really looks like a older white lady. Like he looks like I don't know, whoever did his whatever surgery and recreated him, he looked like an older white lady. Like he really does. So I like, she really does. I like Caitlyn. Let's see. Oh, on that show, they were saying that Caitlyn is coming out with the new reality show, and they're going to be showing a tell-all about the romance she has with Sophia Hutchins. They've been hiding this situation, but they're going to let us all know once the reality show comes out. It's in November. It's airing sometime in November, so I'll be looking out for that. Like I said, I would do the first season of any new reality show, and then after that, I'm done. Not any, but one that I like. And then I'm out. I'm not doing seasons and years, and y'all need to just change y'all people. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to, once you do a couple of them, switch out them people. Find us new people, because we don't want to see these old ass bitches yelling and screaming. I don't live that life, and I don't really want to see it because it gives me a headache. NT way, moving right along. I haven't got an intro for my bullshit and beauty segment. So I just said it. That's what it is. So bullshit. I'm going to start off with bullshit. After such a beautiful week, I really could not think of anything that I wanted to call bullshit on until I started feeling like hungry. I know you probably like, hungry? Yes. Hungry. I joined Weight Watchers last weekend because this is the only program that worked for me in the past. I've lost like 60 pounds on Weight Watchers. I maintained my weight, and that's the only one that I know works for me. All these all these other keto, whatever the hells, and eat this and eat that, those don't work for me. I'll still be hungry. Weight Watchers, I can eat pretty much anything that I want to eat. Just count my little points, and they have a lot of 0-point foods now. So I'm here for it. This August 19th will be my 2nd year anniversary of my stroke and my aneurysm. And what they told me, the 2 things that I needed to do was make sure that I take my blood pressure pills every day, and to lose weight. Well, I kept up with taking my pills every day, but I haven't lost the weight. I actually have gained weight. I gained weight. So the other day, like a week ago, before I went to Weight Watchers, I stepped on the scale, and that shit said, yes, I'm back. Plus some. He said, yes, I'm back. That's what it read. Yes, I'm back. Plus some. Now what? What you gonna do? So I was like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Weight Watchers. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm back on Weight Watchers. I feel really good. I'm living, trying to live a very healthy life, being able to eat the right foods. I've been exercising, and I hope it'll pay off in my way in on Saturday. I will keep you updated. But the reason why I'm calling bullshit is because no matter how hard I try and no matter how much weight I lose, it always comes back. And that's not fair. I work hard. People who have to lose weight, they have to lose weight. Like life or death, you need to lose weight. We work hard to lose this weight, and then that shit come right back. And I mean, I know you probably say, well, then stop eating what eating so you won't gain it back. Okay, but I'm human, and if I want a donut, then I might want to binge and eat some donuts. Like, it's not fair because I worked really hard. For example, I know I'm going to lose some weight when I go weigh in on Saturday. And if I did, they said don't do a cheat day, do a cheat meal. Okay, if I did a cheat meal, this is how it come back so fast to me. I do a cheat meal. If I weigh in like the next day, I done gained like 5 pounds. Like that's ridiculous. But it take like a whole week for me to lose 5 pounds. But it'll take me like 2 days to put 5 pounds back on. That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit right there. So, oh well, that's my life of losing weight. I have to do it. I've been fat all my life. I have to do what I have to do to stay alive. And I actually ate some really great food this week. I did. I ate some really great food. I feel like a vegetarian. I told my friend, I feel like I'm a vegetarian because I ate a lot of vegetables this week. I drank some, I made this like detox soup and it was so good. We enjoyed it. And then I ate like a lot of vegetables. So I feel good. I can feel I lost like a couple of pounds. So I'll let y'all know what I did when I go weigh in on Saturday. So my beauty of the week is again the Hey Y'all comedy show that happened on Friday, November 9th at the Long Beach Federal Underground. It was off the chain, people. We had like 80 folks in attendance, and we had 6 comics that hit the stage and slayed my stage. If you don't know, I am the host, so I get up there and I host. I do what I do, and then I bring my comics up, and I enjoy seeing comics just come alive on stage. And last Friday, my comics came alive, and my audience enjoyed every bit of it. I want to give my thanks to my comedian, so I'm gonna take this time to do that. I had comedian Mitch, and I want to give him a special shout out because I forgot to mention this the night of the show. Mitch created my Hey Y'all logo. If you go to on any of my social media, you'll see us holding a sign, taking pictures with a Hey Y'all comedy sign. It's a little circle. Well, Mitch, who was a comedian, was one of the comedians that hit the stage. He created that Hey Y'all logo. So we love our logo. He did a fantastic job creating it. We thank you, Mitch, for, taking it and having a vision and creating it. And we love it. We truly love it. I want to thank comedian Devin Boucher. Girl, you rocked the stage. You rocked it. I received so many calls saying how funny you are, and you are absolutely hilarious. Devin will actually be headlining our Saturday, November 9th show, which happens to be her birthday. So, we're going to have to make it special for her. Thank you so much, Devin. We appreciate you at the Hey Y'all comedy show. I want to thank Sebastian Corley. Your ass is so funny. And one of my BFFs, Marsha, the one you kept messing with while he was on stage, said that he was so funny. Sebastian is so funny. So thank you so much for keeping the audience on their toes with laughter and sarcasm. You were hilarious. Thank you, Scott Kavanaugh. Scott, you did my show twice. You did the first and the second show. You always make me laugh with your witty and hilarious jokes. You do look like Seth Rogen. I had people ask me if you were related to Seth. I was like, no, I don't think so, but he does look like him. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all bringing out people, bringing out your folks, your friends, your family, your fans to come out and see you. Thank you so much, Scott. Thank you to my feature comedian, Aaron Thompson. You are off the chain with your funny. You take things that happen to you in your career, and I won't say what it is. You have to check them out to know, but you have a great way of making funny stories out of your situations. And I see that you're out there in Vegas with Lunel. Keep the grind going, dude. Lunel said she was going to take you off the streets. So keep on doing your thing. You are being seen. You are being celebrated. You are super hilarious. And I appreciate you being on my show. Last but not least, I want to thank... Okay, if you hear, you might not hear it. Maybe they turned the fire people, fire truck, the fire people, the fire truck. I want to thank my brother in comedy, Benny Minna, for headlining the show. I don't have enough time on the show to express how freaking funny you are. You had the crowd and me laughing from the beginning to the end. You are so super hilarious, and all I'm going to say is chicken, bitch. I'm going to give me a shirt that say chicken, bitch. I love it. I love it. You have to be there to know. You got to be there to know what I'm talking about. He's just funny. I really appreciate you. I will be in one of Benny's shows tomorrow in Slamming Comedy at the Ultra. Uh-oh, did I write it down? Oh, shucky ducky, quack, quack. At the Ultra Lounge, I did. Baja Ultra Lounge in Downey. I will be there tomorrow, Saturday, August 17th. So at 8 p.m. So you can come check me out. I'll be doing his show, Benny's show. I also want to say thank you to my cousin Stacy Victoria Brown. I just like saying her full name because I like the way that rolls off my tongue. Anyway, Stacy is my social media guru. She does all my posting on my social media. She makes sure that people are aware of our show. She also takes all the pictures for my show. She assists me during the show. She is amazing. I love her for being there. Thank you so much, Stacy Victoria Brown. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, cousin, and everything that you do. You take care of me. So thank you. I want to say thank you to all of my friends and family and fans that came out to support me and us, the show. You just don't know how good it feels to see your faces out there in the audience when I'm up there hosting, doing the mosting. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you to the guests of my comics that came out, the comics that brought people. Again, it makes us feel good. You just don't know how good we feel when we ask you guys to come out and you guys actually show up and you show out and we have a crowd to play to. Other than that, it would be called an open mic and we're doing shows. So we'll be doing comedy in front of each other, which is not what we're trying to do. So thank you, friends, family, and fans of comics and my friends, family, and fans. Just all of y'all. All y'all Fs. All y'all Fs. Friends, family, fans. Get it? Anyway, I want to thank the staff at the Long Beach Federal Underground. They were outstanding and amazing from the time we walked in to set up through the end of the show. I actually left Benny jinxed me. So Benny came to my house before the show. I had my little water can that keeps my water like super duper cold. I've been having that thing forever. And I didn't want to lose it. So here he goes. He's like, why don't you just take the regular water bottle so that you won't leave your water can there? I was like, oh, no, I'm definitely not going to leave my water can. Like, this is glued to my hand. Blah, blah, blah. Well, at the end of the night, I put my water can down. I packed my stuff up, and I left it. So thanks, Benny, for jinxing me. But the staff over there at the Long Beach Federal Underground see me with that can. They knew it was mine. They put it up. Next day, my man Jermaine went over there and they had it for me. So I got my can back. I was so happy. So thank you. They took care of us. They were so attentive to the Hey Y'all crew. They took care of our guests. I give them a 5-star for their service they provided to us that night. We appreciate you. Last but not least, and I hope I didn't leave anyone out in particular. If I did, I'm so sorry. But I would like to sincerely thank my manager, Jermaine Delton Jermaine Harris. My guy is the most amazing man in my life, period. He supports me in all my endeavor. He guides me through whatever I want to do. He pushes me when I don't think that I can go any further. He is my friend. He is my family. He is my man. He is my bae. He is my manager. And I love him for everything he does for me and us. Aww. I wish I could have little hearts go up. Aww. No, I do. This dude is so amazing. Anything I think of, anything that I thought of, anything that I say, he gonna make it happen. And I really do appreciate that. You need, as a comic or in anything that you do, you need somebody that is out there to support you. You know, a lot of times, especially in comedy, especially with women, you know, we have families, we have kids, we have spouses, and if they're not supportive in what you're doing and what you're trying to do, it's hard. It's very hard, even for the males. If you have a wife and kids, and if they're not supportive in the work that you're trying to put out here, do your craft, make people laugh, then it makes it hard. It makes it hard for you. I know a lot of comics that quit because, you know, their life, you know, takes over, and they're like, I can't do it. I need to work. I gotta be with my kids. I gotta be with my wife. My wife don't understand. My husband don't understand. I'm out here, you know, in these clubs every night, and you know, whatever. So I really appreciate the support that I receive from my man, Ajur. He is my manager. He's my man. I feel like I'm rambling. He takes care of everything with Hey Y'all Comedy. You know, he hustles. This dude hustles. He makes sure that everything is done for the show, during the show, before the show. When we out here hustling to get people to come to the show, he all up in that mix. So thanks, babe. I appreciate you. So lastly, announcements. I have my announcements. I already said it though, but I'll be performing this weekend on Saturday, August 17th in Downey at the Baja Ultra Lounge at 8 p.m. So come out and support your girl. Downey, show up. Downey, I know some people is in Downey. You guys were on the list. Like, your city was on the list. So it fell off this week, but y'all was on the list. So you out there. So come out on Saturday, August 17th to the Baja Ultra Lounge and come see your girl. That's all I got to say. Do that, please. Please. No, I'm not begging. You do what you do. So that is it, y'all. That is all I have for you. Thank you so very much for supporting me. Thank you for listening to the Just Being M.E. Margot Evans podcast. Until we meet again, peace.